Giving him directions right now.
All right, Stefan.
Yeah, what's up?
What are we doing?
We are going to the world famous David Oman house to
Because
interview David Oman.
our life, no, because my life is dope and we do dope shit. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just do dope shit.
Dope shit all the time.
This still Travis Scott?
It's still your drive.
Oh, is this it? Oh, that's where they were parked. Wait out there. There. Behind us is the fucking house. The gate. See that? Look, behind us is this house too. It's one of the most fucking famous houses in the world. Oh, you want? And then that's the fucking mountain. Our life is fucking dope.
Pretty much.
Ready?
Hold on. Do it. Yeah.
I'm Tim from No Cover TV. We're inside the David Oman house, one of the most notorious haunted houses, haunted locations in all of Southern California, and maybe even the world. About 5 houses down from this house, Sharon Tate, she was murdered by the Manson family. And we've been here for about 2 hours now, and there's things you just can't explain. I'm not going to say it's haunting or haunted, but definitely, from a skeptic point of view, there's just things that can't be explained. You have piano going off. You have like kids singing in the background, but this house is also very echoey. But let's go through. So these are like figurines up here. Constant monitor of them, and they fall down. They just fall down without a rhyme or reason. They even put a meter up here, a motion meter that tells if there's any banging or hitting or any vibration, and they're falling down without that going off. But this room, when I first got here, was the one that felt the most. Felt the most energy, but then when you go throughout the house, there's just a lot. There are things that are happening, you can't really put a reason why, or you can't really put into words, but feeling. It's more feeling. You can't say, oh, this happened, or I saw this. It's a feeling. Sort of like when you're scared, or when you have, when you're on a roller coaster and it takes a deep drop, you feel that sunk in your heart and in your stomach. It's different kinds of that, different variations. This is the hallway, called Morrison Hallway or Doris Hallway. Nothing really. This actually feels like the most normal part of the house. It actually feels the most normal part. When we go through these doors is when we find something. In this hallway, it feels. I'm not claustrophobic. I'm not afraid of that. But it's like when you're sick and you're trying to get an extra gasp of air. and it's heavy. Or maybe it's just heavy air in this area. I don't know. Maybe it's your brain saying that you're in a small space, and I've never noticed it in my lifetime until now. This is the Jack Johnson room. People have said that they have seen Jack Johnson, which is a fighter, a boxer from the 1900s, early 1900s, 1908 through 1916 is when he held the title wrestling.
Yeah, that's what it does to your brain.
Wrestling stranglehold. Nothing really felt different in this one. But the coup de grace, the best part of the entire house, in every aspect, is the third floor.
First floor.
It's the first floor?
First floor.
Upstairs? No, I'm talking about down here.
First floor.
This would be the first. It was. So in this room, when we first came in, we had this.
See how Tim just did that?
Totally
Disrespected them. Wow, not cool.
What happened? What, they came to me?
No, they were doing something and you like totally just put that right in front of them.
Hello.
It was really
How are you?
tripping on them.
How are you?
Tripping on them.
How are you?
Tripping on them. Don't do that. That's you.
Alright.
Well, this thing was going on too.
So downstairs in this room, it's a different feeling. Feels like a lighter feeling, almost. Like everything's gonna be okay. When we first came down in this room, what is this called, Stefan?
It was a REM pod.
REM pod. When we first came down, it was just buzzing. Bzz, 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 bzz. Okay, and this part has baffled Ansel, and therefore, if he's to worry, I should be to worry. He was saying something about these. What is this?
It's a wrench, tool steel.
And
Carbide.
here is a compass, and as you can see, there's not really a pull magnet-wise. I'm gonna use this one, and it is totally magnetized. Now, Ansel said that this metal.
It shouldn't be able to hold that significant of a magnetic charge.
What is this made of?
It's a type of molybdenum, a type of iron mixed with other metals, and to make a specific type of steel.
And what about the coating on this? Is that possible?
Not really. It's just like a mill scale with a polished finish.
Would you say 5.005? 5 thousandths thickness, maybe, or more.
I wouldn't. It's not significant.
Well, how thick it might be could determine if it can hold a magnetic charge.
No. It's the
metal inside.
the process of making a carbide steel, a high nickel carbide steel.
Is it impossible?
Hey, we got activity over here.
We're chilling right next to.
Well, obviously, it's not impossible. I mean, we see it happening, but
There's definitely something.
Hello.
Oh, it's moving over there.
How are you?
Oh yeah, they're definitely here.
There's something going on here.
Oh. Dude, I just got cold. Like it's like this area.
Yeah, a lot of crazy stuff happening. We had us stay on stage. It was the 45th anniversary. There was screaming come from that room. It was
And it's 50 years, right?
This is the 50-year anniversary of last weekend.
It's on again.
It's looking at Isaac.
All right.
If you guys like Isaac, can you light that up to gold? I get it. I mean,
Look at what's happening. You not seeing this?
I guess they like me. Pop it. Oh, they left.
What's yours?
Is it me? My phone, maybe?
No, it's not airplane mode. it's not the phone.
But you got a bunch of activity when they said, hey, is it Isaac?
Airplane mode on.
What's you can have them change the color?
No, dude. Oh, you can ask them, yeah, because there's a variety of colors in there. You can ask them to change the
Color?
It's so interesting, like how it just when you start saying stuff about like, especially talking to them, they'll make their presence shown.
Hold on. Just like that? Bitch.
Why would you say that?
Just trying to incite it.
That's not
Somebody
cool,
will
dude.
kick your ass in here, dude. I've seen way bigger guys than you taking down on this one.
The temperature just
Did you
dropped.
hear that?
The temperature's just dropped.
Oh, it's him walking. The temperature's dropping.
Ready when you are, Tim.
I'm ready. It's over here. It's a crazy part of the house. It's exposed dirt. It's many of clairvoyants or psychics have come here, and every single one of them said the same thing, that they feel a Native American presence here. I can tell you that it does feel different, and I'm not sure if it's because of the dirt is exposed and you feel the coolness of the earth. But there's a time when I was here, I felt like I was on Maui or something. My whole body was tingling. Definitely euphoric and body high. It's very interesting. Feels good, like almost home. Very comfortable. Like you can fall asleep and it'll be okay in this area. It's weird.
Come on, spirits. Say hello. Give them a sign. Let them know that you're here with us tonight, today. Every gosh time this way. Shit, that doesn't do anything but scratch the surface. Shit, that's not working. That's because you're touching.
Do you want to use? Can we use a lighter?
No.
Nope.
No.
He's a match, dude.
Sorry, I was trying to help.
Yeah, dude, it's all about the match.
See?
Sorry, guys. You guys are newbies.
God damn, I'm fucking up everything I touch. Puntang, puntang, puntang. Where are you?
The temperature's been cool.
There you
It is.
go.
It dropped 4 degrees from when you guys came in.
That's not possible. There's no reason for that. The windows are all closed.
Yeah, if anything, we get hotter because of our body.
Well, now since you light the candle, it went up again, but it's.
Watch it drop. Chum, chum, chum.
What's the color? indicate?
It doesn't. The more colors you have, the higher, the more close to the unit it is. That's what that means. So if you, as far as that stupid thing in the middle, don't worry about that. That color's just color changing on its own. It's just, how should you say, it's just going through a cycle.
Oh, okay.
You got somebody here with us. Not right next to it, but somebody in the proximity.
Jay,
there.
are you here? You like that up? Are you lighting that up?
Hey, I can actually quantify that.
These again.
Sharon,
It's freezing right here.
Just in purple.
where's the thermal? Anything there?
It's quantifiable.
You're getting a cold spot,
At least 8 degrees.
What?
It's freezing behind me.
Are you getting an actual cold spot reading with that machine?
Yeah.
Great. Sharon, Jay, Abigail,
Oh,
Wojciech,
no.
who's here with us?
Where'd it go?
Do you see it?
Steven.
It's the green?
Stephen?
Blue and the
Upper
green.
left-hand corner.
Oh,
Read
yeah,
the
the
ambient temperature.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Guys,
Hey.
guys, we have company.
Why don't we sit down?
Yeah.
Why don't we take a look around the room and the floor first before we go sit down? Magic. All right, I'll light a candle for you guys.
It had to be Blazing Saddles that fell.
That's what it was. They knocked it over. That was the video that we saw upstairs.
Even more significant.
By the way, compass.
Where is it?
True north sits to that, to there, off at 11 o'clock. That's actually shifting as we're holding it because it shouldn't be doing that. It should not be oscillating. Look at that. Now it's saying that's true north, and then true north is literally off to there.
Oh, Reggie Miller?
Yes. Do you see that? Do you guys see that? It is deflecting about 15 degrees off of true north. And it's returning almost. That's impossible. That's 2 inches larger here.
I feel that it's cool. Yeah.
It's because I have too many goddamn open cases. Watch.
Oh!
On its own, I've been there for 6 years.
No.
1,000, 2,000. And yes, the end of the street is where the murders took place. Where the gate is where Sharon's house stood. I still there?
Yeah, they're trying to back
Dad,
up.
get the fuck out. Let's go interview them. Come on, quick.
You want it?
Yes,
Okay, let's go.
Come on, quick. Take the blind with us. Come on, quick.
Take the ball with us.
I feel. Come on. We gotta stop there. Here. Feet, get out of the fucking way, bitch. I'm sorry. Open the door, quick. Open the door, quick. Say hi.
Turn around up here.
No.
No? I gotta back it down?
Yes.
Seriously?
What are you looking for?
Just going to go back.
Okay. I think they did. I'm not sure how much of a delay it was. These guys are.
It was the other car was black.
Did they drive out when you came out?
I didn't even see them. This car was right there.
They must have taken off when we got up here.
Or do you?
Yeah.
I'm turned around.
That. All right. So this camera was the one we were looking at. They were right here. They backed up. See this.
Where
car
were you?
thing?
Where were we talking to them through?
I was talking to him over there.
Okay.
So I was talking from the side.
See, they tried to back up this way
backed up that way.
to try to hear. There's no way. How long?
We came up pretty damn quick.
I was out here. I would at least see him drive away.
Right. That was strange as hell. And also, if
We
you
got to
go on
rewatch the
balcony-
video.
Well, we can go on the balcony. You can watch the car going down the street, as well. That's the other thing. Are these guys gonna stop or no? They
No,
gonna just
these
drive
guys
over
are.
us?
Yeah, these guys are not. Have a good one.
What's up? Obviously, if you want to talk to them, I could have talked to them as well. I'd flagged some of my people down, talked to them, and done stuff
I
from
think
TMZ.
we got to, next time we see someone, we got to stop them.
Here's the scoop. I was actually, on the first night they were shooting, the killer kids, as they were called, the two girls and the guy were walking up the driveway. So I'm walking down the driveway, and I'm going past, right in front of the first house, and I see the three of them coming up, and I looked at them and I said, oh, you must be the killer kids. And the tall guy, don't know the actor's name, looks at me and goes, yeah, what gave it away? And it was all deadpan, so I looked at him and I said, oh, I don't know. I said, you're dressed from head to toe in all black. I said, there's two girls and a guy. You're walking up the street where this terrible tragedy took place almost 50 years ago. I said, I don't really know. Maybe it's just a hunch. And he looked at me and he goes, that's the greatest. And we just started laughing. And I busted up and I said, I'm David. I said, I'm David Oman. I live 4 houses down from Sharon's house. And I said, let me take you guys for a walk up the street and I'll show you around. So we turned around, we started walking up, and about 120 feet down the driveway, at the bottom of the driveway is Quentin. And you hear this voice go, no, no, I want them to walk it alone. And I'm like, oh no. The cop who told me that they were on lunch at 10:15 when I came down there around the corner said, no, they're going to lunch, was wrong. They were going to lunch at 10:30. So they were walking up the driveway, as it was, as I know from my own movie, House at the End of the Drive, to get the actors into character. So if you're on the actual historic location where these murders took place, and you're having 3 people portray these characters, you want them to get into character and take advantage of that opportunity. So he was sending them on a spirit or a soul quest for the characters, to be able to connect with those characters or the real people who made this trek up this driveway 50 years earlier. And I, as a producer, felt like, oh God, I just got The Talk by Quentin Tarantino, and I'm not even on his movie. So Quentin comes running up and goes, I want them to walk the road. It's like, yeah, I was about to say, I'm really sorry, but before I could, the second AD comes over and goes, hi, I'm such and such, and your name is? He goes, yeah, he's basically pulling me away from this scene, and I'm like going, oh my God, I just got my ass handed me by Quentin. And the next day I said to the people, the first AD, the second AD, and I said, I want to apologize to Quentin for what, oh, no, don't bother, it's no big thing. And I was like, yeah, it's a big thing. I got to apologize to him. It's not right. So the second night at around 12 o'clock, I walked up to Quentin when he was taking a break, and I said, Quentin, I said, I got to tell you, I'm really sorry about that. I said, as a producer, and I understand from a director's point of view, wanting to get the characters into this mode of what they were doing on this driveway, I said, I really apologize. And he looked at me and he goes, I appreciate that. It's like, I just want to let you know. And then I said, so everybody else on the set said not to say a word and to let it slide. I said, but I have different types of respect for you. And I said, I had to apologize directly. And he goes, well, I thank you. And that was it. So to me, it was one of the greatest moments of my life to say I actually got to be, taught a lesson by Quentin Tarantino. And I appreciate it. I have no ill will. I think it was great. I think he was... people need to respect a guy who's got a $100 million budget film on his shoulders, and when he's getting upset, you're not in his shoes. He's got the project on his shoulders. If it fails, it's his ass. If it wins, it's his ass. So he's got the reason to be a little bit terse and upset. So cut the man some slack.
David, what did you just feel right now?
I just came from over there in the den. And right when I came through this area of the bar, I just felt like bam, like my head just got compressed really hard from energy and just got hit. And you've been here enough times. It's been a few years since you've been here, but you know that feeling. You were talking about feeling cold spots that were moving around, and I just hit an energy spot. It just literally just slammed me right in the head, and I just went wham, right here, pressure. Intense pressure. Like, wow, it's like, I feel like I've got sinus pressure from going up several altitudes, and my jaw is actually starting to hurt on both sides.
How does this affect you?
Well, right now it's the first time I've had anything like this in a long time. What's funny is last night we had Diane Lake, former member of the Manson family here, and when she was here it was all good. But what's funny is after she's gone, 24 hours later, it's starting to get more and more peaked and much more intense. I don't know. You mentioned you felt something, and you guys mentioned that you felt the cold spots
over there.
Over there. It's it's wow. It's intense.
The singing that was heard.
Yeah.
Is that normal?
Well, to be honest with you, we've heard the singing before, yes. Little girls singing. As a matter of fact, this is a trigger object that was left here by the people at Sony Pictures. I think it was in Paramount that had the movie Poltergeist, the remake of it a couple years ago. Well, they had the house and rented it out for an event, the DVD Blu-ray release. And they had this in the third level guest bedroom, which I'm going to show you, which is now my black light room. They dress set that room up to look like Carol Ann's room from the movie, to the point where I walked in, I said, whose house is this? Where am I? Because there was literally, none of the furniture was in the room. They converted the balcony into a faux closet. They put all the furniture into the bathroom, and they redressed, set it up like a little girl's room. And they had a little girl's little table there with a bunch of little girls' chairs, and they had this on there, and this played by itself. And on several occasions, I don't know if you heard about this, Stefan, but they had this and literally would like hit one note. And people say, did you know that this device, it's not my device, it's not my toy, I don't have kids. Why would I have this in my house unless for this event tonight? And since then, it's played on its own. Just, bam, just. And we've also recorded the little girl singing. James Oster of JoeBlow.com and ArrowOnTheHead.com famously interviewed me here on the third level. And he said, I've been to David's house many times and strange things have happened here. And as if on cue, in the background in the room, you hear this little girl's voice go, here's one. There were only 4 men. We were all over the age of 30 years old that were in the room at the time, in the house. The event for this DVD Blu-ray event for Poltergeist had ended. So there was nobody there, let alone a little girl, let alone a girl at all. And it's as clear as a bell. You can hear it in the background. She just goes, here's one. And she's been caught singing. She's been taped laughing in the back, like hee hee hee, giggling. Inexplicably. That's the truth in this.
All right. What the fuck just happened right now?
It just played by
It's just
itself.
played by itself.
It just played by itself.
So I was here. So if anybody accidentally touched it, it was me. I did not touch it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what happens. I told you she
Yeah.
plays by herself.
What do
Told
you see?
guys all this before we came up here, okay?
Stefan?
Do you see anything?
Look at this. Somebody gave this to me
Oh, wow.
as a gift. It's like, I've had one.
Nothing.
Nothing unusual.
I'm gonna sit over here. If you wanna play it again, you can. Let me know if I'm in your way. I'll go for it.
You're not in her way. She's a ghost.
Yeah. Yeah, then that means I'll be able to leave.
It's all clean shit.
Okay, you're not very good at this. I think she's better than you.
You're playing?
No, I'm just.
She played like a couple of bars.
Yeah.
Do, something like that.
Yeah, that was.
It was Gwen. It's
It was-
Gwen. Gwen.
That is
She's
trippy.
very cool.
Again.
Wait a second.
What?
I
It's
got it.
cold.
I got it.
My
I swear
back
I
is
got it.
my
That
back
was
is
perfect.
freezing cold right now. Where's that thermal cam?
You put it down over here.
Shit.
Get it back. You gotta keep
I feel the cold spot now.
I do too.
against my back.
That was
trying to
crazy.
catch the balance to do
That
it.
was crazy. That was crazy nuts.
Okay.
What happened? You heard what happened. The goddamn piano played by itself as I was talking. Whoa. What was I talking about? Zach Baggins and the fact that he wrote in his book that I'm possessed, and within 10 seconds, that gosh darn piano
2
played.
seconds.
2 seconds, you're
You were
right.
angry.
I wasn't really happy.
angry, but-
I wasn't angry. I was just like, this will give you an idea. It should be, listen, outside you have a little energy in the air.
It's because it's so many. Look at you have the layers.
Right, but
So it's gonna get some of that. But in the house.
yeah, but listen, as we get closer to the house, here, I'll do. Now watch what happens when we go through the threshold. You're literally 3 feet in the house.
Anson, explain this.
There's current. It's detecting current.
What is that thing though?
It's a device used to. It's a line tester. It's basically used to find shorts in long stretches of wire or stretches of wire that go underground or above ground out of reach.
What's interesting as you get lower, in certain parts it gets quieter.
What you will do is you will put an electrical current at one end of the wire you're studying, or whatever wire you theoretically think it is, and then that device at the other end of it
Right.
to
Find out which wire it is.
find out how far the current's traveling.
A lot of pictures here, and I've actually had shadow figures here.
Ooh, stinky too.
Cold spot going up on our right side.
Yeah.
So we can use
Oh God, it's got cold spots in this hallway. You guys feeling it?
Yes.
There's no reason for it. This is the doors hallway. It's called that because of the doors posters. We're going to my office.
It's right here, huh?
Holy shit!
Right here.
There's right here.
Who brought the? Nobody brought the thermal.
Hey, go grab.
There's something on your back, dude.
Really?
Go
That
upstairs,
was
Ice,
weird.
and get
There
the
was something
thermal.
like on your back.
Go get the
Go get the thermal.
Go get the thermal.
Whoa.
I told you it was gonna be Isaac.
Welcome to my home. Let me just hide some things that need to be fixed. Oh, gas is not good. Gas is not your friend.
Come here.
Gas in my rear end is not my friend.
Oh, you're not playing, right?
Look at it playing. Now it's over there on the side, and that's Ansel going down. There's somebody right there in the hallway. Wave at us.
Here's someone.
Hey.
Reggie, get out of the fucking way. Reggie!
Ansel, there is something on you.
No, that's Ansel.
No, I was saying, there
There was something on him, and now it's standing
go.
right there outside
Reggie,
this door.
go.
No, that's Ansel. No, that's Ansel.
Reggie,
Hi.
he's
looking
away.
at it. The
Reggie,
dog's
get away.
looking at it.
Get!
The dog's looking
Now
at
he's
it.
over here.
Get! He's looking at me, the stupid fuck.
No, look, come over here.
No, they're all gone.
All gone.
Ansel scared him away. Why you gotta do that, dude?
This is part of my museum to Jack Johnson.
Dude, this looks great. It's totally expanded. Wow.
Yeah, you haven't seen anything.
So great. Champ, where are you?
Jack! Where are you, Jack?
What is it?
This is the
What are you-
cinder block. I was just taking a breath. I don't know. Do you guys feel anything in here? Heaviness?
Yeah,
A
my
little bit
chest.
of heaviness. Yeah, it kind of gives you.
You have to go deeper for
Chest.
breath?
Yeah.
Kind of makes you feel like you're like
Strenuous,
fall
like
down.
you're up on a gosh darn on Mount Everest, high altitude. Feels like.
Oh man, is this where he gets knocked out right here?
Whoa, he just jumped over there, dude. Isaac, don't move.
Okay.
Champ, is that you? You wave at us?
You seeing him?
No.
He is riding the star right here. Look at him.
You can see the infrared from the camera, though.
Yeah.
Champ, is that you? Yeah, get him.
It's definitely his dick. He's fucking Isaac's face.
Just when you thought you
Oh, is that his hat?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Just when you thought you
Where'd
saw
you
it,
get that,
oh,
eBay?
Jack. I got it off from a collector that had it. 1914. By the way,
That's a prize right there.
there's some pictures of him with it on.
This is,
That's a glove
That's
that's
his
signed
glove.
by him.
that's his glove?
That's a glove that's signed by him. It's not
Oh.
his glove. It's not old enough to be his glove. There's another glove that's signed by him and Jeffries.
Oh.
Oh, watch out for that. And then in the bathroom as well.
Okay, so that thing right there next to the cabinet's not Isaac. Champ, is that you?
This is the cabinet. Yeah, it's what I'm calling the cabinet because you can see there's the outline.